Huntingdon and having it the way they want it. It's kind of led by a couple who did live in Huntingdon for a time and then moved to State College, so they knew about the synagogue there. So it's still ongoing.
Okay, what are you holding up?
It is titled The Selected Writings of Solomon Bailinger, Russian Pogrom Survivor, American Zionist, 1874-1939. And he just loved to write, but he would write them on scraps of paper, and he just stuffed them away, and then his daughters would gather them up, and he just has, he wrote on whatever thoughts came to mind. He says, wrote on about his dad and my writings and poems and tribute to my mother, and in farewell, an occasion of a wedding, a complaint, a poem, if I were a speaker, the ship of state, on the Pentateuch, the prolonged spring, New Year's greetings, nature of religious belief, Jewish drunkards, a poem in praise of those Yiddish folks, a fable, gold questions, letters on a Zionist issue, Dry Bones poem, which is a poem, why they don't like us, talking about the prejudiced, and a eulogy, and then his ethical will. Another article here, the New Synagogue, letter to Hirsch Rubenstein, the meeting, World War Dead, why are we punished for such long exile, my tenants, letter to Eva on Yosh Kobab, and whatever that is, on the death of my dear mother, what is life, Jewish scapegoats, a treadmill horse, Hebrew Yiddish controversy, know what to answer, Sabbath magic, human folly, what is religion, appeal for contribution for Jewish National Fund. And his writings are just very interesting and humorous. And my writings, I write poems, I write prose. For such things I have a flair, but to show the world my works, I confess I do not dare. Writing is an urge with me. I'm rather bashful too. Innate modesty and pride make me think it will not do. So I cannot show my work to the world so full of terrors. For in truth I am afraid for myself and for my errors. I must stay within my shell, since I cannot play the rover, and I write to please myself while the world may well turn over. Terrific, isn't he?
Yeah, I like that poem.
The ship of state after the pogrom. Oh, how dark the night and fearsome. Black clouds drift across the sky. Tired, discouraged are the sailors, and the captain heaves a sigh. See the storm blow harder, harder, how the ship is tossed about. Fearful cries arise to the heavens. Soon the ship will sink, they shout. Walls are quivering and quaking. Water fills the creaking hull. Yet they drop, thy hands stand helpless, too discouraged, weak, and dull. So it's just tremendous, very interesting reading, and what it was like to escape, and the story about kids in a Hebrew school class, and the kid who was a big show-off, and was causing trouble, and how he thought to resolve it. He went to his father, and just. I wish this could be published. So. Have you ever
So now,
Yeah.
wait a minute.
Huh?
He was born in 99 in November.
Exactly.
This is our Hebrew marriage contract. It's called the Ketubah. This was the first document in the world which stated that women are not property, that they have to be respected for who they are as individuals, and when they marry, the gentleman marrying them has responsibilities to look after them, and if they do if something happens as this agreement, he has to make sure that she's provided for. So this is an actual legal document, and I signed it, and Mitzi signed it, and there are two witnesses, and let me see, is Rabbi Berger's name on here somewhere? Married the first day of the week of the sixth month of Tammuz in the year of 5749, corresponding to the 9th day of July of 1989, entered into at Altoona, Pennsylvania, between the bridegroom Jordan Bailinger and his bride Millicent Mermel, and both declared. But all this in here states what my obligation is, that I have to look out for her and provide for her in sickness and in health. And in return, I get hugs and kisses.